what I like. Mess is what I like. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Is it our love that sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher?
On the way home from the studio, I bumped into him. I sat down for a drink or two. I didn't get very far. She sat right there next to me. Oh, just drinking that drink so easily.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch Miguel Tejada. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set, and starting in this one, Jordan Montgomery. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that one fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. One out in the top of the first. And let's take a look at the lineup. At the very bottom, hitting ninth, Johnny Damon.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Number 19 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Montgomery, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here is Matt Chapman. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. McGuire now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Going, gone. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
Zips it across, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back now in Toronto. Now the starting pitcher. Go watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Paul Molitor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that misses. And now 2-0. Lopez was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. Just missed.
I loved watching him throw that complete game, Boog. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
Man at first, and now the first baseman. And that is out of play. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Move to first, and he's back safely.
Base runner with a 1-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Babe Ruth in the box now. No balls and a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, he botches it. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Two on, one out. And now for the Jays, Jose Bautista. Another solid power season. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Renfroe sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Adam.
So up next for Toronto, Adam Dunn.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Zito, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Molitor at third. Ruth on at first with two down. In the dirt. Ruth up to second. Runner at third. Hold, so both runners are now in scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike three there to end the inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Rogers Center, now it's the shortstop, Miguel Tejada.
Tejada.
Tejada launched a homer in his most recent game.
It's 0-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Jason.
So a man
Kendall.
at first. Jason Kendall getting ready to hit. Double play ball to second. In there safely.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz.
Here's a big power threat, Nick Kurtz. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Drilled out towards left center field. Varsho after it. He's there. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Save. And now second and third with one gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Next up for the A's, Johnny Damon. Golden opportunity right here.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Center field. Varsho under it. And he makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. To third, not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly.
Henderson.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Ricky Henderson. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Got him. Nice play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Lopez measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Russell Martin, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls.
Consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And now Casey Schmidt the other way.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 down. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. DeJong went deep twice in his last game. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Reaching down and makes the grab. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the A's 3 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Montgomery back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And here is Matt Chapman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Done. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
And now, Mark McGwire. He's already homered in this game. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires over to first. Out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
2 outs, base is empty. Hunter Renfroe will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box. And a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and that is the third out of the inning. The A's get one on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Right through there for a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Smoked on the ground to second. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, number 9.
Next is the speedy first baseman. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. There's the strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Ruth stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this because you have 2 of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Ripped to third. Sends it across to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing to it for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 4-0. Back now in Toronto, out of the 4th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Miguel Tejada. There's a swing and a drive. Varsho moving back for it. Grabs it right up against the wall.
The catcher, number 28, Jason.
So digging in, Jason Kendall. Reached on an infield single his first time. This to third, and that's foul. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The designated hitter.
Now the A's designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chad Green up and loosening in the pen. Lopez also getting ready. Ground ball left side and foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. And a curve misses outside, ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. DeYoung throws to first in time. That's out number 3. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they lead it 4-0. Let's check out some notable
Leading up
Cy Young
for the
candidates
day,
so far this
the
year.
right fielder, number 19.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. And that one missing low.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-1. Up the middle, Tejada. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
The left fielder, number 44.
You gotta be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Adam Dunn, the next to hit, struck out looking his first time. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And he misses it. It drops in. And he'll reach second with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball one.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
To the right. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's out to center field. Damon grabs it on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Russell Martin. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Dunn on at second with 2 down. Ripped on a line to center. Damon squeezes it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Now pitching for
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the fifth.
57.
Chad Green. He last
Chad
pitched 2 days ago.
Green.
Here's the center fielder, Johnny Damon. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. High fly ball down the left field line. That one is back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He sends a rocket to left. And they boost their lead. It's 5-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now here is Rickey Henderson. Fastball for a strike. Henderson, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Late with the swing there.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone,
it comes up empty with a swing there. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Mark McGwire digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. Tapped in front of the plate to Young. They take the force out number 3. A solo homer adds to the A's lead, and the lead is now 5-0. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Schmidt.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 7th home run of the season. It's 5-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now here is Paul DeJong. Called strike right there.
0-1. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, number 9.
Now the number 2 hitter. Both 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled off. Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard. And it gets by him. Coming home. Safe at the plate. And the missed play comes back to bite them. It's 5-2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
1 out. Runner at second. Babe Ruth next up for the Blue Jays. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And he takes it himself for the out. Now, Jose Bautista.
Number 19.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next for Toronto, Adam Dunn, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the A's 5 and the Blue Jays 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Hunter Renfroe. Green back to work. That one missed. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Reed Foley appears to be getting loose. He was late there. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Next pitch
2-2.
way upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that's
the
outside.
ball.
And the count is filled up.
Full count.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. And now here's the A's catcher, Jason Kendall. He's one of the best players in the game. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Runner at first with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I'll tell you what.
0-2.
He's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Look out!
Take your base.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit
the
him.
center fielder,
First
Johnny
and second, 2
Damon.
outs. Damon getting ready to hit. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Chad Green out of the game, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Pitching
Jorge
for the Blue
Lopez
Jays,
comes on now.
number
Going to be a
21.
tough matchup for him right here.
Lopez.
Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of
Lopez.
success against him so far this season.
So the batting order turns over, and now Ricky Henderson. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. Coming home. He's in there. 3-run score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 9-2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
First offering, runner goes, cut on and miss, and
It's
safe.
0-1.
It's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man.
Throws to first, That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the A's 9 and the Blue Jays 2. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And there's a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Tapped out in front of the plate, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now it's going to be Russell Martin. Right through there for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Just
no,
missed.
That missed. That's a ball.
In the air, left field. Henderson moves under it, hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Blue Jays. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark McGwire.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting,
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No ball.
Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Not even close there. And it's 1-1. That's down and in. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning. Miguel Tejada up next for the A's. 1 for 3. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Jason Kendall.
Next up for the A's, Jason Kendall. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And that ball is out of here. He circles the bases, his 29th of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 12-2.
Really impressive, hitting a ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jorge Lopez won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute.
Pitching for
Sean
the Blue
Reed
Jays,
Foley on to pitch here.
Number
He's into the
71.
game with the bases empty.
Sean
And here is Nick
Reed
Kurtz.
Foley.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny
One down.
Damon.
Here's the center fielder, Johnny Damon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
That one outside. Full count now.
Full count.
Now this is in the air down the line. Dunn in position. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Up next for the A's, the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Kurtz off of first with two away. Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're watching Major Welcome back. Taking
Leading
a
up
look at our
for
game
Toronto,
summary.
the shortstop, Paul DeJong.
In there at the knees, strike one. That's through there for a strike. Just
Nope, ball.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Smoked into left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul
Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Damon brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Foul ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Grounds one to short. Off balance feed. There's one to McGuire in time. That's an inning ending double play. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the A's 12 and the Blue Jays 2. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, number 19. In the air, right field. Bautista makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next for the A's, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And first offering is fouled off.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Oh, and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The Athletics up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down. Mark McGuire now at the plate.
25. Mark
Reed Foley, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2014. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1-2-3 go the A's. But they're still way out in front. 12-2. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Lopez still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Bautista in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Adam Dunn. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full. It's the A's 12 and the Blue Jays 2. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Leading off, Hunter Renfroe. Reed Foley back to work. Rip to short. DeYoung throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the A's, the shortstop, Miguel Tejada.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Tejada. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that one is off the top of the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
The catcher, number 28, Jason.
So man aboard, Jason Kendall. Up next for the A's. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz.
So up next, Nick Kurtz. Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On
Johnny
time with everything.
Davis.
Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Second and third, 1 gone. Johnny Damon up next for the A's.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. 1 run is in, and he beats it. He's safe.
The left fielder, number 24.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout,
Henderson.
and he will make a move to the pen. Sean Reed Foley gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching
Andrew
for the Blue
Kittredge
Jays,
on a pitch out of the pen
number
here.
39.
Well, they need someone to stop the
Andrew
bleed and keep the score right where it
Kittredge.
is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Back to the top of the order, Ricky Henderson up next for the A's. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. Base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Now batting, number 19.
Here's the second baseman. That one ripped. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Number 25, Mark McGwire.
So 2 down now, and here is Mark McGwire. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score, and they extend their lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at first. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. First pitch misses. The big 6th spot already on the board this inning here at the top of the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And now it's 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. The A's are on top here, 18-2. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the catcher,
Russell Martin next up for the Blue Jays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Base knock right field. Renfroe with a quick throw back in. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Second base.
Casey Schmidt will hit next. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Now over to McGwire, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. Aldi Young next up for the Blue Jays.
Young.
That one fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
Zito is just 1 strike away. Two outs and a runner at third. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His 14th of the year. It's 18-4. 2 outs, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Paul Molitor. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otañez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And first offering is fouled off.
That missed. That's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun.
One ball,
I know
one
there are
strike.
more pitchers that can reach that now than in the
2-1.
past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The A's take this one in a blowout.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister. Beat up the block in the corner, my press of the button to open the wings. Ain't no advance in the deal I just signed. I don't need to live controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own, and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. With it, dependent is punching this reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Heading from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle. The same as how I could prefer my venison. Wellington black at a minimum sentence. And I was apprenticing under a villain. Fistful of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get his new grilling. The incoming car for Shabria Connect. But look at my closet, it's more than a ceiling. Master Piquet and Donald, it's hard to explain. A rush of feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves are flat. Suddenly started to swell. This VVS choke, I call it a trail. Bent over the tire, my mornings to fell. Cloaking the rush on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the world. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like a king of pop. Put on my power scout, a Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate a city, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another. Go for 2, I step up with shorty to pick up a pack from my cardiac glove. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter the Lord. Yo, I'm alternative furnace. Double hotel after candle dinner. The room that we in is some pack of furnace. See a little daylight and turn on the burners. Flip a switch for the because you cheer the splice strips. MS 98 size 11. I crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new culture. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and split it at Williams, and I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram, one-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price, I'm grateful as ever, cause it took a village. Way I've been shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with, I'm not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on a bullet, I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my Broward headquarters as soon as I leave. Call it a second, a professional role. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits.